Welcome back, everybody. Here is a quick story about how I walked out of treatment early against medical advice because their 14-day Suboxone Taper backfired. It was 2016. I checked in rehab for opiates, heroin. And the typical protocol was to put opiate addicts on a 14-day Suboxone Taper. Clearly, that didn't work for me. So while I was on the taper, everything was cool. Everything was fine. I got my appetite back. I started working out again. We'd go to outside meetings, and I was just functioning perfectly. Just getting my routine going. It was another co-ed rehab, so that was pretty dope. Yes, I got into another rehab romance, but that's another story. Anyway, I was freaking out as the time went on. You know, day 12, day 13, and then day 14. I felt good on day 14. Come day 15, I woke up feeling like crap, bro. Doctor said I'd be good. Everybody said I'd be fine. As they came off their taper, they were good. They had maybe the occasional sneezes or yawns or the occasional eye water. I had all that crap. Chills, just feeling weird, like tingly, like skin crawly on the inside. People say opiate withdrawal is like the flu. I never had a flu ever in my life. I've never had a flu that comes even close to how I feel on opiate withdrawal. I don't know if my body is like sensitive. I don't know if it's like overly sensitive, but when I'm in withdrawal, it does not feel like the flu at all. Anyway, so day 15, I wake up. I don't even shower, but our schedule for the day was to wake up. You could make yourself breakfast if you want, and then we all hop on the druggy buggy, and that takes you to an outside meeting. That meeting was at 6:30 in the morning. So I hop on the van, go to the meeting. I am just out of it, man. I'm like freaking out, wondering what to do. The rehab was in my city, so I'm already thinking bad things. My mind's already made up. I know what I'm gonna do once we get back to the rehab after the meeting. So after the 1 hour meeting, we head back to the treatment center. Once I get there, I walk immediately to the treatment center owner's office. I'm like, look, man, I feel like crap. This taper did not work for me. I need my keys, I need my phone, and I'm heading out. I need to leave. And he tried to talk me out of it. There was no talking me out of anything once my mind is made up. Because inside, that's just what I need to do. to feel good at the time. You know, it's all survival. When you're feeling like crap, it's all survival. So, yeah, my car was parked there. So they're like, look, let's call your parents. Let's try and talk to them, see if they could help you out, you know, see if they could talk you out of this. I wasn't trying to hear any of that. So they said they wouldn't give me my keys or anything until we talked to my parents. It was a self-pay treatment center. So that's why they came up with that decision. They're paying for it, obviously. So I'm like, look, don't worry about it. And I just walk out. So I walk down the street to the bus stop. I have no money. All I'm carrying is my backpack with like my journal. I think that's it. All I had was like my journal or whatever. And like a notebook, like a rehab notebook for like with a bunch of papers for exercises and crap. So here I am, back in full withdrawal. I was like gagging, sneezing, watery eyes, just freaking out. I'm sure they would have possibly extended my taper or something, but I just didn't even think about asking to see the doctor again. I didn't even think to ask for help. So here I am in full withdrawal. I just left treatment against medical advice. So I'm like a few blocks down, walking to one of the main streets here in town, looking for a bus stop. So my plan was to somehow get on the bus. I have no money. My plan was to get on the bus, take it downtown to like the main transfer center, hop on another bus, and just take the bus, to my connect's house. Hopefully he was home. And, you know, obviously relapse then. So I'm walking down the street, and one of the employees from the treatment center pulls up in his car. He's like, hey, you all right? You know, he's a real cool guy. Obviously really good intentions. I let him know how I was feeling. I let him know there's nothing you can do right now to get me to go back. So after a few minutes of him trying to get me to hop back in his car, he realized, you know, I had my mind made up. He's like, all right, man, good luck. So I had no money, no phone. I was not calling my parents to come pick me up because they don't have dope, obviously. So I'm at the bus stop sitting down, and as the bus is approaching, it stops. I get on the bus. I tell the bus driver, look, I just got robbed. All I have is my backpack. I don't have my wallet on me, which I didn't, because it's back at the rehab. I'm like, look, is there any way you could take me downtown? I just got mugged. It's like, yeah, man, don't worry about it. Hop on. So I'm on the bus. He takes me downtown. That mission is complete. I'm like, all right, here we go. So I guess some lady on the bus heard my story, and she's like, look, I'm so sorry that happened to you. Here's a few bucks. So she gave me like $3 cash. I'm like, thank you, man. Thank you so much. So that cash was my bus fare to my connect's house. So boom. that dilemma is out of the way. So I hop on the other bus, take that to my Connect's house, walk about a block, 2 blocks to his house. I knock on the door, he's not there. I'm like, damn. So I wait there like a few minutes. I go for a walk around the block, come back. And before I knock on his door, I see him pull up. I'm like, cool. He's like, what the F, bro? What are you doing here? I'm like, dude, listen to this. So I told him the whole story. I went to treatment. I was there for 2 weeks. The Suboxone Taper didn't work. So I'm like, here, bro. I'm right here. Any way you can take care of me. So, long story short, he fronts me to he fronts me some stuff. You know, it was like 2 20 bags. So I get 2 20s from him, and you know, I'm smoking my black, and pretty much with him the whole day. You know, he was tripping out. He was wondering where I've been. So I'm with him the whole day, smoking, feeling great. And at that treatment center, we go to a morning meeting. We go 2 outside meetings a day. One in the morning at 6:30, and the other one like at 7:30, 7 or 7:30 at night. So I'm pretty much with him the whole day. It's like 6:30 p.m. I asked him if he could take me downtown. No, I asked him if he could take me to the university, because that's where the night meeting was. It was an NA meeting, like at 7 or 7:30. So my plan, knowing that I feel better, is for him to drop me off at the meeting, speak with one of the staff members back at the treatment center, because there's like 1 or 2 staff members in the van that take us to the meetings. So my plan was to go back, talk to one of the staff members, see if he'll let me back in the treatment center, because I had nowhere to go. I was going to call my parents, let them know what I did all day. So yeah, of course, they take me back. They take me back. So I sit through the entire meeting. I go back to the rehab. They drug test me. I already let them know ahead of time what I did. They were just happy to see me back, happy to see me well. And then I go back in my room and I go to sleep. I wake up the next day. I feel fine. All my withdrawals were gone. The next day, 0 withdrawals. So it's so weird that it took a relapse to get me feeling better physically. I was ashamed. I was super ashamed as to what I did. But obviously, I'm a drug addict. I'm selfish. And I just wanted to feel better. And somehow it did make me feel better. So I don't know what that was about, but I'm just thankful. So I stayed at that treatment center, I think like 2 months. Then it goes sober living. But if you're ever in that situation, just try to reach out. Instead of automatically resorting to what used to make you feel better. instead of resorting back to what used to make you numb. Just give yourself a chance. As I said in the last video, try and reach out. See if there's anything that can be done about your situation. If nothing can be done, either tough it out or do what I did. I mean, those are really your only other options. I don't recommend doing what I did. Things could have ended bad. I could have got locked up, caught a case, something. I could have OD'd. So many things could have happened, man. But just give yourself a chance, man. Thanks for listening.